Welcome back, friends. Today's review is about the Schick Hydro 5 Sensitive. One of the most underrated razors in the market, in my opinion. Stay tuned. So let's kick into the review straight away, guys. So in my opinion, this is pretty much the best cartridge razor for anybody that's got sensitive skin. All right, and I'll tell you why. There are two aspects that make a razor a good razor, in my opinion. One is you've got to have a close shave, and second, it's got to be a comfortable shave. We all have a very different definition of what a close shave is, but for me, it's got to be a BBS, like baby bottom smooth shave. I can't feel any hair on my face. That makes it a close shave. Comfortable is there's many aspects in there. There is the aspect of tugging with cartridge razors. So if a cartridge razor tugs and pulls, that's not comfortable. And then comes the aftershave effect. Do you have irritation on your skin? Does it cause ingrown hair? You know, does it irritate your skin? And if these two things work, so the shave is close and then the shave is comfortable, for me that's a good razor. The Hydro 5 Sensitive fits that grid for me. Now let's talk about the razor, guys. Let's talk about the handle first. Nice grippy handle, very Hydro-esque, with one exception, and that is the shock absorbing part. So it's obviously got its regular sort of pivoting head motion going, but it also has this extra part which you can turn off by just pushing that part on top. So it just is one standard body. There's no extra shock absorbing happening, and you can still have the pivoting head working. Turn that on and you've got that extra oomph in there. Now that is to make sure that you're not applying any extra pressure while you're shaving. This, in my opinion, also helps avoid any extra pressure on your skin. Now let's talk about the blades, guys. So 5 blades in there. Now each blade has a skin guard attached to it. So obviously there's the rubber guard. It's got 5 blades. Each of them have a skin guard. And then you've got your gel pods on top. That's 7 gel pods. This again makes it really, really rich with lubrication as you shave. So guys, if you've got sensitive skin and you're shaving with one of these razors, I've recommended this razor to a lot of people and nobody has complained so far. So this, in my opinion, like I said, guys, is one of the best razors if you've got sensitive skin, if you want to shave your head or your face. Now, the most impressive part about this razor, guys, is I've been using the Schick Hydro 5 Sensitive and the Schick Quattro and alternating between them for almost over a month now, with the exception of about 3 or 4 shaves where I've gone back to my safety razors just for, you know, a relaxing shave. These have been my daily drivers in and out of the bathroom like straight away, right? The longevity of these cartridges has been nothing short of amazing. I mean, if I'm using a Gillette Fusion, for example, I don't get more than 5 or 6. 6 is being generous, or 7 quality shaves, and then I've got to toss that blade. I've done easy, I think if not 8, 10 shaves with this specific cartridge, and it's still going as good as new. And you know, I'm even going to use this cartridge for today's shave review just so I can showcase how well this cartridge really works. Now, this is obviously not a sponsored review, guys. This is my honest opinion. With this box, they've given us 2 more cartridges and a bonus travel cap. Now, changing the cartridge on these is pretty straightforward. You've got that button at the back. You push that, it releases it, and then you push the cap again. And then just place it in between there. and release them, and it just fits nice and easy. Another good part about this razor is it's also got the lubricating strip bar which you can flip, and that can be used as a trimmer for edging your sideburns or shaving under the nose. The travel cap, you've got to make sure you've got it right. So that says Hydro there. And it's nice and airy, so you can have your razor just drying in there. So you just place your razor, snaps, and can go into a travel bag. Opening is pretty straightforward. It's a plastic one. It's not extremely strong or durable, but does the job as a travel cap. Now, historically, guys, this handle type was called the Schick Hydro 5 Sense and had 3 variants. One in blue, which was called the Hydrate, the green, which was called Sensitive, and then the yellow, which was called Energize. Those have all been discontinued. Enough talking about the razor, guys. Let's get into the shave straight away. So we'll do the usual routine, which is me running some warm water on my face, and then use a shaving gel. And to keep the theme in line, I'm gonna shave with the Schick Hydro Sensitive shaving gel. So we'll have that gel on my face. Now, a very important step, guys, with any of the Hydro razors, right? Before you start with the shave, maybe about a couple of minutes ago while you're getting the foam up and running, make sure you run this gel pod area under water for about 5 seconds. What that does is it activates those gel pods, and the lubricating gels in there are ready for a shave. So let's go with the shave, guys. So first I'll flip the trimmer at the back, making sure the shock absorbing is active so you can see how that works when I'm putting extra pressure. That did a nice and easy job under the nose and for my sideburns as well. Now, the beautiful part about this razor is I've run it through its paces. I've done a shave for a 3-day growth, a 5-day growth. Works really well, no clogging at all whatsoever. All right, so let's get started. Man, this is so gentle. I cannot tell you how comfortable this razor feels. I can't tell you enough. So I'm not using any pressure, guys, and this is just doing quick work of my weekend beard. Wow. This is such a smooth razor. It's on its 11th shave and it still shaves as good as it's just been pulled out of the box. You know, that's the best part about this razor, guys. Now, as I'm washing that excessive soap off my face, I don't know if you can tell, but it's already very heavily lubricated my face, and that's all thanks to the gel from those pods. All right, so let's go for the second pass. We'll repeat the same procedure. Put some soap back on again. All right, guys, so now let's do the next pass, which is against the grain. Start with the neck. So this part of my neck is where the hair growth is upwards, and that was an against the grain pass, okay? So the neck's all done. Man, it's so smooth. Okay, let's finish off the face. Those gel pods are really doing a superb job, guys. Wow. Now my mustache area cannot handle a pass against the grain, so I'm going to go cross grain here. Okay, that's it, all done. Looks like a nice, close, clean shave. Definitely a comfortable shave, guys. Right, so now that the shave is done, I'm just going to rinse my face with some cold water and wash this extra soap off my face. Take all that extra moisture off my face, and then finish off the shave with Bulldog Skincare Sensitive Moisturizer, because everything's sensitive. Definitely has a calming, soothing effect on the skin. So you can judge, guys. Nice comfortable shave. You can already tell. I think this razor deserves a lot more credit than it gets. In my opinion, I think Schick should do a better job with just marketing the product. Like, for example, there's no mention on their website about each blade having a skin guard, and I found that on the box. I mean, the amount of comments and questions I get from people that struggle with sensitive skin, want a close shave, and also don't want to have the consequences of having a sensitive skin. You know, you end up moving towards a safety razor, which is a great way to shave. But at the same time, for someone like me, I like both worlds. I like, you know, my safety razors, and I like my cartridge razors where I can just jump into the shower, shave real quick, and get out without getting into the whole ritual of the shave. And there's a lot of people whose minds nobody can change, and they want to stick to their cartridge razors, and there's nothing wrong about it. So I say, Schick, do a better job with marketing this razor, because I really feel like you guys have something extremely good at hand here. From the quality of the cartridge, the longevity of the cartridge, which also is a big key factor. The reason a lot of people don't like cartridge razors is number one, it tugs, it pulls, it causes irritation. Number two, the cost of cartridges is ridiculously high. And while these cartridges are not as cheap, they last a lot longer, guys. And also it's a real comfortable shape. So for the guys that are looking for a good alternative, this, guys, is the razor you want to check out. I would very, very, very easily rate this in my top 3 cartridge razors. Hands down, there is no question about that. From a shave quality perspective, it's a 10 on 10. Design simplicity, and it does everything the way it should work as a basic regular shaver for a regular dude like me. This is an amazing razor, guys. Build, quality, everything is a 10 on 10 on this. I cannot fault one single thing with this razor. If anything, I was not used to the lubricating strips, being more of a Gillette dude, and I at some stage found them very uncomfortable because the lubrication was probably a bit too much for my skin while I was getting used to it. All I had to do was pull back the lubricating strips and continue shaving, and that's it. And then once I started getting used to it, I kept that lubricating strip on always. And the result is, guys, there is no redness, no irritation on my skin whatsoever. So if you found the video useful, make sure you hit that like button. Definitely subscribe if you haven't subscribed. This way, every time I drop a video, you get to see it straight away. It's your friend Ali VZ signing off. Until I see you next time, stay safe and stay classy.